Taking a look at Bitcoin on the live stream. So our targets are still standing. So we still have support here at 95 to 101. So we still have support. We're still over support. I know that this small candle and this red candle is like absolutely destroying altcoins, but that's also because we're not in alt season yet, right? Bitcoin dominance is still at its cycle high, so we're not getting any sort of alt season until this thing breaks down. Um, and my targets on the upside are still valid between 130 and 140. So we have a target here at 138, and then on the bigger time frame, I think it's around one. Let's see, yeah, so 138, 144. So I still do, as long as we stay over this box, I still do think we will be making all-time highs around here, and that would be the top. But I could be wrong. We could be topped right now. We just don't know. But what we do know that is that as long as it stays over this box, then targets on the upside are still valid. Keep in mind you've actually hit the downtrend already, so this is not bullish at all. Given that you actually came up and made a lower high. So just keep in mind we do need to break out of this downtrend, and then from there we could, yell to the moon. But until that happens, unfortunately, we are at risk at capitulating, making a lower low. However, we can still stay over this area of support and come back from this. Now looking at the Bitcoin dominance, as we stated earlier, you can see, although we are getting some sort of pullback, it was at 66%. Now we're at 65%. It's clearly in an uptrend. It's clearly in this channel. It doesn't look like it's breaking down right now. I mean, the closest that we had to anything was back here in November, which we saw altcoins moving. We don't have anything close to this. So just imagine once this thing, you guys remember November, even my coin did a 300, 400% pump. So imagine when this thing goes all the way back down to maybe 40, 50%. I do think that's when we're going to get really big moves up for altcoins. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I'll keep you updated, and thank you.